Wait a minute. The skull. Damn it. This isn't the last you'll hear from me. Hey, boys, wait for me.
Sir, let me help you.
Oh, damned. Come over here. Come on.
Excuse me, sir?
Damn bandits.
Those three'll come back. We'd better get under cover.
Don't touch me, you swine.
I just want to put you behind the wagon, away from further danger.
My skull.
Stand still, for God's sake.
They managed to surround me. I'm not gonna give up so easy.
Dang it! He fainted. Hey! Excuse me! Sir? The three of them have gone.
I hope they didn't hand them the skull.
No, I just scared them away with some shots.
Here's the darn thing. They'll never take it away from me now that I'm so close.
So close to what?
To the Toltec treasure. Oh, look at this skull. It's pure gold. There are another two just like it.
Is it really gold?
Haven't you ever heard of them? Come on, give it back.
Haven't I ever heard of who?
Of the three skulls, for crying out loud.
No, not until now.
Don't you want to be rich?
Who wouldn't? We could make a fortune by selling these skulls.
I see you lack vision. The skulls are worthless compared to the lost Toltec treasure. They are the key to finding the treasure.
So where are the other two skulls?
Not far away. One of them is nearby, in a monastery, under the protection of Brother Anselmo. The other is protected by the Apache. Be careful, especially with a so-called LeConte character. He's the one who sent One-Eyed Dixon and his fellows to rob me. LeConte is the colonel in charge of Fort Apache.
There seem to be a lot of people involved.
It's been years since the three skulls have been so close together. There's never been so much interest in them.
I could find the missing skulls, if you could cut me in somehow.
Oh, I've had quite a few partners, but they've all died from indigestion. I am a peddler. I have a fabulous hair lotion and a great elixir.
Maybe you should have a drink in order to recover.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hand me a bottle, will you?
Is it working?
Damn wet. Oh, you've given me the hair lotion.
Well, you did ask me for a bottle. I didn't know it was the wrong one.
Well,
I'd better get out of here before those guys come back. Better not forget the skull, though.
Come on, boys. Get the skull. He doesn't need it anymore. Look. Dex, it's pure gold. Let's see. Hand it over. I found it first. And I'm the boss. Hand that over. How much will LeConte pay us for that? A lot. He says that it's of great sentimental value to him.
Anselmo, it looks like that old peddler's wagon.
Darn that man. Let's see. Oh dear, they'll have to be careful. They stole the skull from this idiot.
They also killed him, Brother Anselmo.
Don't bore me with insignificant details, Brother Fatty. And don't start with the professional ethics stuff either.
All I'm saying is that somebody should bury this man. Christian charity is always required to some degree.
Don't you understand that we have no time for that?
I'm in no hurry.
You're never in a hurry, brother. Except when the dinner bell rings.
Brother Anselmo, don't even mention food.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about your abstinence from food vow. Let's drop these discussions. Now we must...
Bury this poor sinner.
No. We will first look for the skull that was stolen from him. And then...
Then we will bury the peddler? I think we should do that first.
All right, Brother Fatty. Bury him. I'll wait for you in Big Town.
All Brother Anselmo thinks about are those skulls. They will be our ruin. Oh, well, I suppose I'd better start digging.
Hi!
What's the matter, brother?
What's a nice monk like you doing with a pickaxe like that?
I am giving a Christian burial to that corpse. May God take him to his bosom.
To which order do you belong?
I belong to the order of the Capuchins.
Where is Friar Anselmo gone?
He's gone to Big Town. He wants to deposit a relic at the bank.
Doesn't it seem strange to you, depositing relics at the bank?
Well, it's only a bone from St. Auriferous.
Where is your monastery?
Not very far, but we have been expelled.
Who's expelled you from your monastery?
The French.
Why have the French expelled you?
They say we support General Lardbelly.
Who is General Lardbelly?
He's a very famous revolutionary. They say he's afraid of no one. And he is cruel and merciless. The French have been chasing him for months, but he keeps eluding them.
Maybe General Lardbelly is hidden in the monastery dressed as a monk.
That is absolutely impossible.
Is it that difficult to infiltrate into the Order of the Capuchins?
There! We all know each other. It will be impossible for an intruder to get between the two of us. Friar Anselmo and I know each other very well.
I'm going, brother.
God be with you, brother.
It'd be better in the shade. Hi!
What's the matter, brother?
What's a nice monk like you doing with a pickaxe like that?
I am giving a Christian burial to that corpse. May God take him to his bosom. But where is he? God knows he was there. He was stiffer than a candle. Perhaps he's been resurrected. He isn't here. He's gone. Where has he gone? That's strange. A miracle.
This is the handle to a collapsible pick. Very useful for your space-conscious prospector.
How is it possible? He isn't here. He's gone. Where has he gone?
I'd better not.
I'm saving this for the right time. I don't think now is it.
Howdy.
Bonjour, mon ami.
I sure would like to go in, please.
I would like to let you in, monsieur, but unfortunately, it is forbidden. This place has been taken over by the troops of His Most Magnificent Majesty, Emperor Maximilien of Mexico.
Why have they taken over the monastery?
It was a heaven for revolutionary scum. Apparently, General Lardbelly used this place as a hideout.
Have they found General Lardbelly in the monastery?
No, and we searched everywhere for him. Sergeant Motte said he saw him escaping dressed as a monk, but nobody believed him because he was drunk.
That tobacco has the most delightful aroma.
Yes, indeed. It's the smoothest tobacco I have ever smoked.
I sure would like to try tobacco that smooth.
I can recommend a couple of places where they sell very good tobacco in the Rue Patatin and in the Boulevard Patatin, Paris.
I bet the tobacco from the Rue Patatin is the best.
Yes, the best is from the Rue Patatin. Here, try it and you'll see.
Gee, thanks very much.
But don't smoke here, s'il vous plaît. We are not allowed to smoke with strangers.
They're not listening. Looks okay to me.
Howdy. What's new?
Do you know me?
Of course. I'm the one that hit you.
Well, you don't have a French accent.
And why should I have to have a French accent?
And why were you going to hit me if you aren't French?
I hit you in order to steal your cassock.
Where have you seen soldiers wearing cassocks?
But aren't you Friar Bacon?
No, I'm Lardbelly, the fearsome General Lardbelly.
So you are General Lardbelly.
That is obvious.
You just don't look like a general.
The fact is, an unscrupulous person has robbed me.
What did he steal from you, General?
My revolvers, my hat, and the Star of Free Mexico.
What's the Star of Free Mexico?
It's the highest revolutionary decoration.
Give my regards to your comrades.
It's true, my buddies. Where do you think they'll be? They must be feeling abandoned without me.
I know where your men are, General.
Where?
Prisoners of the French.
Away with you! Don't lie to me!
It's full of twisted screws. Dang, there's only one that's any good. I could use this to fix something. Doesn't seem to be very tightly fixed. Oh, if only I was strong enough to break it. It's a parking sign made out of a barrel lid. There's somebody down there. Hello? Hello?
Help!
Who are you?
I'm Sam, piano player.
What are you doing down there?
Down where?
You're at the bottom of a well.
Wow, man, that's really weird.
I gotta go now.
Hey, man, don't leave me in here.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hi, listen, are you deaf? Is there anybody in there?
Hello, young man.
When is the next train due?
I understand, but don't worry. Just go around to the back of the station.
When is the next train due?
The next train? When the signal turns green and I get a telegraphed order.
Have you seen the signal out there?
I'm slightly deaf, but my eyesight is perfect. I'm not blind. It's obvious that you've drunk a lot of alcohol. Of course, I noticed that you were drunk.
I said, when will the signal turn green?
So you saw the hooligan that changed the signal. Well, tell him that it's useless. To start the train, you also have to give the order by telegraph.
Who are you in communication with by telegraph?
Of course, there isn't time to wait for anything else. I knew it immediately. It was obvious. Naturally, you could see it coming, and I almost...
I asked who you were telegraphing all the time.
Ah, well, I'm playing chess with the train driver in Fort Apache.
I want to send a telegram.
That's cheeky. You shouldn't say things like that. That's disgusting.
I want to send a telegram.
No, sir, I refuse to telegraph rude messages.
I'll change the text.
Okay, don't shout. I'm not that deaf.
Dear Mother, I've won a fortune. Stop. Send me a couple of dollars. Stop. Your loving son. Stop.
I didn't know you were a representative of Rothschild's bank. I'll send your telegram to the head office in New York.
Do you mind if I leave?
Of course, my boy, you can stay as long as you like.
It says, we are waiting for your order to leave. A very wide-ranging library. Learn Morse code in 10 easy lessons by Dr. Hengelhofer.
Don't touch that. It belongs to the telegraph company.
It doesn't work. Seems pretty strong, fit for heavy-duty use. I'm looking at something inside. Exquisite. Howdy.
Can I be of service?
My name is Fenimore Fillmore.
I'm Bobby, the shopkeeper.
Well, I'd like to buy something.
Could you be a bit more specific?
I want one of those cigars.
The cigars are end-of-line promotion. They're individually rolled by the Punani tribe from the swamps of darkest Peru. Go ahead and take one. They're free.
Howdy
Howdy.
for you.
I'm Mortimer Pettiboo, sheriff's deputy. And you?
Fenimore Fillmore. Gunman.
Delighted.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make an inventory of everything in this cupboard.
An inventory sure looks complicated.
It's real complicated. I've been at it for hours. I'm real slow, this sort of thing. At high school, I was always last in the class.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
Okay, look. I've always got something left over, and I have to start all over again.
I don't think anything is left over.
What you want is the inventory to be left any old how. 'Cause I'm not thinking of doing that.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Where is the sheriff?
Well, I'm sure he's in the saloon.
I want you to arrest a man.
Well, I'm real busy right now. Besides, I never arrested anyone. That's the sheriff's job.
See you later.
Enjoy your trip.
Wanted. Higashi Yellow Peril Teruma, the assassin from the land of the rising sun. Reward. 1,000 counterfeit dollars. There's stacks of notices here. Buy Acme collapsible pickaxes. Wanted. Programmer with experience in machine code. Call Buttons. Wanted. Buck the peddler for the illegal sale of harmful medicines. Unfortunately, somebody else got him first. For the modest sum of $10, Dr. Hengelhofer will teach you how to be the greatest bounty hunter the world has ever seen in 10 easy lessons. Wanted. John One-Eyed Dixon for multiple murders and assorted injuries to innocent women and children. Wanted. Kitchen assistant with experience and own saucepan. Wanted. Dr. Hengelhofer for fraud and conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. Wanted. General Lardbelly for just being bad. Wanted. Fenimore Fillmore for desertion and vagrancy. Wanted. A boyfriend for Ginger, but she's already married. Buy Acme collapsible pickaxes. Wanted. Higashi Yellow Peril Teruma, the assassin from the land of the rising sun. Reward. 1,000 counterfeit dollars. Great! Looks okay to me.
Hey, come to this counter.
Hello.
What do you want?
I want to open an account.
Your name?
Fenimore Fillmore.
Profession?
What does it matter to you?
Look, if you don't tell me what your profession is, I shall have to make one up for you.
What kind of a job can you see me doing?
Locksmith. Address?
That's where I can be found.
That is, in a saloon bar during working hours and in a prison cell at night.
Are you saying I'm a drunk?
Obviously. Right. You'll get your ticket in a week.
But I need it now.
And I need a drink.
Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
A business merger loan.
I've never heard of that kind of loan.
Well, it's the latest thing in New York.
You don't say. Very well. We'll let you have one. How about $30 with variable interest for 4 hours?
I'll check with my wife first. Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
That's the best offer I've had.
A slimming loan, eh? Well, we could lend you $10 for 4 years with 500% interest.
I'll check with my wife first. Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
Just any old loan.
We don't give that kind of credit. My dear sir, in here we take our duties very seriously.
Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
What kind of credit do you have on offer?
It would be better if you didn't know. You might be frightened.
Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
A business merger loan.
I've never heard of that kind of loan.
In that case, give me your latest credit scheme.
$20 without interest for 6 years.
I'll check with my wife first. Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
A business merger loan.
I've never heard of that kind of loan.
Well, it's the latest thing in New York.
You don't say. Very well. We'll let you have one. How about $30 with variable interest for 4 hours?
Okay, I accept. Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
That's the best offer I've had.
A slimming loan, eh? Well, we could lend you $10 for 4 years with 500% interest.
Okay, I accept.
Excuse me, miss?
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy called Dixon.
That name means nothing to me. But wait a minute. What does he look like?
He's a mean-looking hombre.
I need more info.
He sounds a bit like Lee Van Cleef.
How many eyes has he got?
Just one eye.
Well, what kind of shoes does he wear?
Boots.
Oh, yeah. He lives in the next apartment. I've seen him on the balcony. He's always spitting off it.
Yep. It nearly hit me.
You can't come in, stranger.
I want to come in.
Sorry, this bar is for real men only, babyface.
Are you showing off in front of that young lady?
Yeah. What's it gotta do with you?
Listen, friend.
What do you want, stranger?
I want to come in.
Sorry, this bar is for real men only, babyface.
Who's gonna stop me?
Me, Swappy, butthead.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good time for clearing off.
Listen, friend.
What do you want, stranger?
I want to come in.
Sorry, this bar is for real men only, babyface.
Watch it, buddy. I'm a highly dangerous man to upset.
Yeah, sure.
I've escaped from the state penitentiary.
You know my cousin Irwin? He's in the state pen.
Sure. He's that little good-for-nothing nobody twerp character that I beat up real good.
Hey, not many can say they beat Irwin Smith in a fight. I guess I'll have to let you pass.
I'm sorry.
How are things, stranger?
A crime has been committed.
What crime?
A man has been murdered.
Who has committed this villainy?
3 guys.
Describe them to me.
A one-eyed man, a bearded man, and a skinny man.
I think I've seen them somewhere. Go and see my deputy. Get him to show you the mugshots of the most wanted criminals. Then show him the scene of the crime. Explain to him the motive and how the events took place. Make up a posse and look for the bandits. And don't forget to give the police station a good clean. Let's ambush them with stones. The last item is very important.
I'm sorry.
How are things, stranger?
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for a man.
Who are you waiting for?
Dixon.
Are you planning to arrest Dixon?
No. I only want to play poker with him in order to recover the $50 he won off me yesterday. He promised to give me a return match.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Well, I'd like something to drink.
We only have licorice water.
Pour me a licorice water then, please.
You got a certificate?
Yeah, of course.
Show me.
I showed it to you last week.
I'm sorry, I cannot serve licorice water without a certificate.
Excuse me, where's the toilet, please?
See the scenery? See the flat? It's the door behind that, through there.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Why is that certificate so important?
It's a medical certificate. In case your stomach lining ain't strong enough.
Well, where can I get one of these certificates?
In the Minnesota Medical College. It's not worth going so far just to drink licorice water, believe me.
Is licorice water that strong?
Speciality of the house, it kills buffalo and resurrects the dead. You see, one orphan has to spit here.
Do you really only serve licorice water?
Obviously, because of prohibition.
What prohibition are you talking about?
The prohibition against serving alcohol. They keep us on bread and licorice water.
Who's responsible for this prohibition?
Couple of old crackpots. They call themselves the Anti-Alcoholic League.
Haven't you even got any coffee?
Nope, the coffee maker disappeared 2 weeks ago.
So you haven't got any whiskey?
I keep a bottle. Empty.
Well, could you give me the empty bottle?
What for?
I collect bottles.
Well, then I'm sure you've got this one. It's a very common malt bottle.
Well, could you give me the empty bottle?
What for?
I want it for shooting practice.
Now listen, Buster. I don't like people breaking bottles in my bar. Or outside the bar, for that matter.
Well, could you give me the empty bottle?
What for?
I know a magician who might be able to conjure a fountain of whiskey using just this bottle.
Now that's a fine yarn. All the magicians I know have more important things to do.
Well, could you give me the empty bottle?
What for?
It's for putting a model ship inside.
I always wanted to know how they put the ships inside the bottles. You know what I'm saying?
You put the ship in flat, with a little bit of string attached to the masts. When you pull the string, the masts are raised and the sails open.
No kidding. That's incredible. That is a great load off my mind. Here, I'll give you that bottle.
Here's the direction to the distillery. It's situated deep in the forest.
Don't touch that.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Why won't you let me have the bucket?
It's for leaks.
A bit deserted, but cheerful. It's closed.
Howdy. What do you want?
Are you a princess or something?
I'm just a dancer.
When are you coming down to dance?
When the piano player appears. He's a very good piano player.
Do you want to come with me for a walk?
I can't. My friend Mimi won't let me go out.
Why won't she let you out?
Mimi says that men take advantage of unprotected girls.
It seems to me that Mimi doesn't trust you very much.
Yes, she doesn't know I know where the money's kept.
Where does Mimi keep her money?
I can't tell you.
Mimi should keep the money in the bank.
She prefers to keep it in the pillow. She don't trust banks.
I didn't want to disturb you.
It's all right. You aren't disturbing me.
There's Dixon, sleeping. Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
You remind me of my grandmother.
I see. Your grandma was an old lady. She used to darn your socks. She had a rocking chair. She used to like to talk about the possibility of life on other planets. She married a dentist when she was 21, and finally, she was from Tallahassee.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
What are you mending?
My son's Sunday shirt. Tell him to fetch me some thread.
Does your son live in Big Town?
Yep, he's got a business not far away.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
What are you mending?
My son's Sunday shirt. Tell him to fetch me some thread.
But I don't know your son.
His name is Bobby.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
Do you work at the barber's?
Yes, but I don't shave anyone, since I accidentally cut Ed Hengelhoffer's throat in 1823.
That wouldn't be Dr. Hengelhoffer, would it?
That was the father of Dr. Hengelhoffer, who wrote his first manual as a result of the accident. Learn to shave in 10 easy lessons.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
What are you mending?
My son's Sunday shirt. Tell him to fetch me some thread.
I'll tell him to come if I see him.
You'll be doing me a big favor.
Howdy.
Can I be of service?
Your mother's calling you, Bobby.
Okay, I'll go see what she wants.
Ah, a parishioner. Welcome to the Lord's house. Do you want to hear my sermon?
Okay, then.
Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. That was very bad. He shouldn't have done that. Well, poor Abel. Well, let's see. Yes. Amen. Phew, I'm sweating. Oh, I forgot to say they were brothers. I'll start again. Better forget it. I'll never be a good speaker.
Maybe you should devote yourself to something else.
I'm so timid. I daren't look for another job.
It's kind of like an expensive outhouse. A candelabra fit for a king.
Shoo!
Howdy.
Howdy.
I think I know what it is that's left over in the inventory.
What?
Won't the coffee maker be superfluous?
Why should there be something left over?
Because the coffee maker should be in the saloon.
That's right. I thought the coffee maker didn't fit in. Take it to the saloon for me, please.
It's empty. They're not listening. How?
How?
What's your name?
Me turkey snot.
That's not to be sneezed at.
Me offended. You go.
How?
Me offended. You go.
Forgive me for making a joke of your name.
You forgiven.
Goodbye.
Bye for now, paleface.
Paleface no can enter. Secret meeting. Entry forbidden.
Who's in there?
Top secret.
What's the meeting for?
Top secret.
Me give you something if me can go in.
Good. Me want something you call, me no remember. How you say Nayaka Nayaka in Paleface tongue?
What color?
Pink.
It solid, liquid, or gas?
It's solid, soft, smooth, and flexible.
What shape is it?
Very difficult question. It have many curves and round bits. It stretch, bend, and flatten, however Apache want.
What's it for?
It for amusement. She inflate when Apache blow hard in her.
Is it all right if it's second-hand?
It's same, providing not much used, chewed, or marked.
How much it cost?
Me never pay. Nayaka Nayaka always gratis for me.
Me think me know what you want.
You bring it then.
How?
How?
What do you know about this secret meeting?
Big Chief Stuffed Buffalo negotiate with man from Paleface City, Washington. Me wait for meeting to end.
What are they negotiating?
Iron Horse.
What happened to Iron Horse?
Washington want Iron Horse go through Apache Village. We demand conditions.
Have you asked for the train to go through a tunnel?
They say we dig tunnel. We say we not dig tunnel.
It's one of the 3 Toltec skulls! How?
How?
Who are you?
Me, security officer and tourist guide.
What is all this stuff for?
It is the Museum of Apache Trophies.
I want you to tell me something about the trophies.
Which trophy attracts attention of Paleface?
The golden skull.
Sacred skull. Many summers ago, Big Chief Finger and I win it in a bet. Sacred skull contain good spirit. Sacred skull preside at feast of peace and harmony.
The big cup.
Me only have it here to drink water when me thirsty.
The boxing gloves.
Punch in the face, win fierce battle with them. He knock out buzzing fly in 99 rounds.
The tomahawk.
Belong warrior split head. He have it embedded in middle of head. Graduate bull remove it 9 winters ago. Split head now called empty head.
The mask.
It carnival mask. It come from mythological place with streets of water.
Thank you. That's been very instructive.
Oh yes. Me very instructed.
Do you give souvenirs away in this museum?
You get souvenir from basket.
Have a nice day.
And the same to you.
I'd better not. There's a stack of matchboxes in here. Well, nobody'll notice if I just take one. One box is enough for me.
I've sinned.
Pretty Polly.
Father, I've sinned.
Are you a religious parrot?
Father, absolve me, please.
Pretty Polly.
Father, I've sinned.
I excommunicate you.
She was a lovely bird, very attractive. Ah, see, I'm a parrot's parrot. I repent. I've sinned.
Polly crackers. Does Polly want a cracker? No, I can't use them together. Jim Calamity Clinton. Jim was struck by lightning, run over by a train, buried when a mine collapsed on him, died of a broken heart. Here lies Lester Moore, shot in the head with a .44. No les, no more. John Smith, gardener, still pushing up the daisies. Eliza Sanchez, her 17 sons, 203 grandsons, and 1,765 great-grandsons. She always wanted a daughter. Malcolm Malone, mining expert. Government health warning. Smoking dynamite can seriously blow your mind. This is the handle to a collapsible pick. Very useful for your space-conscious prospector. You could plant something here, all right. It looks like fabric from a balloon. Yep, I can see it. Now what? It's ripped. Hello?
Hello?
I've been told that you make the best whiskey in the territory.
It was.
What do you mean it was?
'Cause of the League.
Which league is that?
The Anti-Alcohol League.
So the league has confiscated all the whiskey?
Exactly.
Couldn't you just make more whiskey?
That depends.
What does making whiskey depend on?
The ingredients.
What about the ingredients?
Well, there aren't any left.
I'll get the ingredients if you tell me what they are.
Water, sugar, and barley. Put 'em all in a barrel.
It's very difficult to find this place.
It sure is.
How did you get up here?
By balloon.
How did you land?
I crashed.
Okay, I'm out of here. Howdy.
Howdy. How are things?
You must get very bored here.
Not at all. I amuse myself playing chess by telegraph.
Who are you playing chess with?
With the big town station master.
How's the game going?
I nearly fell into the Stern Lodge trap.
What the heck is that?
It's a professional term used by us grandmasters.
Where did you learn chess terminology?
Hey, by following the Hengelhofer chess course.
When were you thinking of starting her up?
When the big town station master tells me to.
See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Soldiers! Salute! Hello.
What do you do?
I teach the recruits how to salute. Recruits! Salute!
Do you know Colonel LeConte well?
I'm his secretary.
What are LeConte's plans?
He's planning to attack the Indians. He says making peace with savages is not a good idea.
How do you salute correctly?
That's how. Never do that. Sticking your chest out offends your weak-kneed superior.
What's wrong with peace with the Indians?
The colonel says that when the war with the Indians ends, they'll send us abroad to fight. To foreign countries like Iraq, Nicaragua, Vietnam, or Japan.
Are you sure LeConte hasn't got hidden motives for wanting to attack the Indians?
Well, he's collecting all kinds of Indian trophies, but that's just childishness.
You salute very well, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Continue with your work, soldier.
Goodbye.
Howdy, boys.
Hello, sir.
Are you waiting for the stagecoach?
We're the new recruits, sir.
If we're told to wait for the stagecoach, we wait.
Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, sir.
I'm from Connecticut, sir.
I come from Alabama, sir.
I was born in Florida, sir.
I'm from Kansas, sir.
Tell me your names.
Smith. John Adams Smith.
Davy Crockett Smith.
George Washington Smith.
Thomas Jefferson Smith, sir. Benjamin Franklin Smith.
You must be proud of serving in the cavalry.
I wanted to be in the Navy.
I thought this was the Navy. I don't know how to mount a horse.
What I don't know is how to serve.
Is the pay good?
What's the tune for the cavalry charge? Break ranks.
The sergeant told us to wait here.
Well, it's time to eat.
My mother's given me enough food for 2 weeks.
And mine for 2 months.
And mine for 2 years.
I'm on a diet.
I left my watch in Arkansas, sir. Haven't got time to eat.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
A triangle. Yep, I can see it. Now what? There's no way I can get the lid off with just my bare hands. I'd better not. Why do that? Great! I think I know what's inside it.
Soldiers, salute!
Huh? Bring me a towel, soldier.
Yes, sir! There's some gunpowder and dynamite down there. It's the Union flag. Howdy, soldier.
At your service, sir.
Do you know where I can get a towel?
In a towel shop, or thereabouts.
Howdy, soldier.
At your service, sir.
On watch?
No, sir. Getting a breath of fresh air, sir.
Did you fight in the war?
Which war, sir?
The Civil War, of course.
No, sir.
Confederates and Federalists?
You got me, sir.
Yankees versus rebels? Grays and blues?
I'm colorblind.
North versus south?
I never was much good at geography, sir. Couldn't you put it a little more clearly?
Let's forget it.
Are you completely stupid or just practicing for the local dummy contest?
I'm a quartermaster, sir. I told the sergeant. He told me to clean his quarters.
Do you really know how to lower the flag?
Yes, sir. I took a course. 10 easy lessons with Dr. Hengel... something or other.
Lower the flag, soldier.
When the thingamabob sounds, sir.
What thingamabob has got a sound?
One of those that make a noise. Music.
And what does this thingamabob sound like?
I don't do impressions of musical instruments.
I'll do some, and you tell me which sounds like the instrument of yours.
Yes, sir. It isn't that one, sir. It isn't that one, sir. It isn't that one, sir.
It isn't that one, sir. Yeah, that's it, sir.
Soldiers, salute!
Sir, your towel. The colonel is getting dressed. The colonel is getting dressed. The colonel is getting dressed.
Soldiers, salute! Very well.
You bribe me. You can pass now. Tell your chief that Dr. Hengelhofer has forbidden me to smoke.
The senators say...
Chief understand. Senator smoke pipe of peace. Hengelhofer tongue false.
The chief says...
I've got it. Tell the chief that he's the last to cast doubt on... And this person who looks like an idiot?
The senators say...
Young paleface have very wise face.
The chief says...
I wouldn't say that.
The senators say...
Wise young paleface. Sit down.
The chief says...
Thank you. I'll sit down.
How?
I'm not very good at smoking strange pipes and howling. I don't know why they didn't send somebody else to negotiate with the Apaches. I, who could be giving a lecture in the Senate about the public gardens of Pennsylvania.
The senators say...
No tread on grass. Smoke it.
Tell your chief that I've said that treading on the lawn is prohibited. That is, smoking is forbidden.
The senators say...
Chief understand, graduate bull. You fantastic interpreter.
Thank you. Me graduate of Harvard.
Yes, you very smart. You son of my sister.
I'm sure that in Harvard they didn't let you smoke pipes of peace. Come on, I'll stake my life they didn't.
Yes, yes. Allow smoke pipe of peace in Harvard.
That's quite impossible.
Chief give pipe for you smoke in Harvard.
Yes, but I no can smoke it.
Chief attack Harvard at sunrise.
They wouldn't let you smoke that rubbish, eh?
I couldn't smoke it because the university museum people asked me to donate it. They say pipe, great relic, great marvel, great honor.
great hallucinogenic drug. They smoked it till it was all gone, literally.
Now, Chief, no. All paleface not like Senator.
The chief says...
And what am I like?
Senator ask...
Senator, him obstinate and extreme creature of habit, who no wanna try new sensation.
The chief says...
And where would I be if I devoted myself to trying all these extravagant sensations? Certainly not in the safety of the unpolluted American Senate.
Is you so obstinate and narrow-minded as Senator?
The chief asks...
No, me brother of universal sensations, friend of undiscovered knowledge, and great absorber of nebulous sensorial infinities.
Chief no comprehend.
I didn't get a single word.
Young paleface speak like witch doctor.
He speaks like those clever politicians who bewilder the masses.
You translate, graduate bull.
He said something about absorbing, something, I don't know what.
Perhaps young paleface mean he wants smoke pipe.
He just looks stupid, not suicidal. I'm sure he meant something else.
Me smoke pipe?
I don't doubt it. He's a psychopath.
Senator insinuate.
Chief prove to Senator. Pipe give great peace. Now you smoke.
I'm not convinced, really. It seems it didn't suit this young man.
What was it like?
It's got tremendous power.
Now, Senator, smoke.
I vowed never to do it.
Senators say no.
Give Chief back pipe.
The chief is livid. If the senator refuses to smoke, the chief is likely to fly into an epoch-making rage.
And what do you want me to do?
I suggest you convince the pig-headed...
The chief?
The senator.
Do you think I could do it?
Of course you could. Well, at least you could try.
I'll try. How are you, Senator?
I'm sticking to my guns.
You have to smoke for the good of the country.
The country knows that I would do anything for it. Up to a point, of course.
Is smoking against the Constitution?
The Constitution is sacred.
The pipe is as sacred to the Apaches as the Constitution is to you.
Do you know what my colleagues would do if I went about smoking the Constitution?
It looks to me as if the chief is somewhat angry.
Well, I'm sticking to my guns.
I didn't think diplomats were so stubborn.
You learn something every day.
I order you to smoke.
And my answer for you is, you smoke if you want to.
I'm gonna make you a proposition.
I'm listening.
I'll smoke, and if nothing happens to me, you smoke.
I don't trust you. You'll faint, cough, and turn violet. And then, to make me smoke, you'll say you were pretending.
We'll continue our conversation later. There's no point. How? I smoke pipe now.
It's done him some good.
Him face show great pleasure.
Perhaps the senator would like.
Yes, I'll smoke the pipe.
You give pipe to my brother senator.
Well, I'm blowed. It's marvelous.
Give me back pipe.
Oh, great chief.
You tell senator give me back pipe.
Yes, great chief. Stop being a bore and pay attention to the ceremony. Pipe has been smoked. Peace treaty has been signed. Well, it really doesn't matter. Me go to announce peace to our people.
I go later. When senator give me back pipe.
Let the party begin!
There are some seeds inside here.
Soldiers, salute!
There's no point. Ooh, it's not gonna work.
Soldiers, salute!
It's locked.
You think I'm asleep? Told you. Not asleep. Haven't slept since that night in 4-3. I'm trying to get some non-sleeping kind of rest. And you're getting on my nerves. But then again, soldiers like us are accustomed to harsh conditions. You think I'm asleep? Told you. Not asleep. Haven't slept since that night in 4-3. Sure is, boy. And I'm the jailer.
I think he's asleep.
Told you. Not asleep. Haven't slept since that night in 4-3. Well, Sergeant's an alcoholic. Colonel's a crackpot. The lieutenant is crazy.
Let's talk about the sergeant.
My old comrade in arms. No comment. He was.
Has he died?
As good as. He let himself be persuaded by those two stupid women, members of the Anti-Alcoholic League. That 6'4" tall, weighs 250 pounds, wears size 49 shoes. You an undertaker or what?
Let's change the subject.
This is like an interrogation. What colleagues? Now, what can I tell you about that maniac?
Why do you call him a maniac?
He's obsessed with attacking the Apaches. Yep, with a man called Dixon. He's a hired killer, evil and vicious. He done a few jobs for Lacombe in his time. He's looking for a skull. You know that? He must be crazy, right?
How many men are under his command?
I haven't got a dang clue. Not a chance. He's a deserter from the French army. Seems he got caught in a compromising position with his general's lover. Then enlisted in the Confederate Army for deserting again. Finally, he became a colonel through an administrative error. Usual story. Bureaucracy. A week. LeConte is waiting for some news from Dix.
Let's go on to another subject.
Hey, boy. This is like an interrogation. Yeah, you go. You leave me here. Alone. All washed up. Just vulture fodder.
Hello?
I got it, honorable client.
Clean my uniform for me.
Come back later. I will give a cleaner according to you. Bon appetit.
It has a lot of advertisements. Most of them in Chinese. Learn Chinese in 10 easy lessons with Dr. Hengelhofer. All kinds of fabric, except balloons, mended. Buy Acme collapsible pickaxes. One hung low cleans all kinds of stains and doesn't ask embarrassing questions. All kinds of fabric, except balloons, mended. Learn Chinese in 10 easy lessons with Dr. Hengelhofer. All kinds of fabric, except balloons, mended. Howdy.
What's up?
My name is Fenimore Fillmore.
I'm Sergeant Smith, new recruit instructor.
Heads or tails?
Don't distract me.
Can I get straight to the point?
Don't be shy.
I've been told that you're a hardened drinker.
Ah, that's true. I've been resisting the temptation for almost a day.
So the bottle doesn't attract you anymore?
I haven't touched, smelt, or seen a bottle for several hours.
If you haven't even seen a bottle, how do you know for sure that you're cured?
Hey, you got a point there. It's easy to resist when the temptation isn't within reach.
Do you want me to give you a bottle?
All right. Give me a bottle then.
Nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Look, if you don't have anything interesting to say, just get lost.
See you soon. Excuse me, ladies.
Please, don't breathe over us.
Listen, Ginger.
Tell me, Agatha. Do you want to sober up, drunkard?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Please help me. I want to stop this infernal drinking.
He seems willing, Ginger.
Which drink are you hooked on, drunkard?
On Ginger.
Have you ever heard such a flatterer?
Are you members of the Anti-Alcoholic League?
We founded it.
And we're the only members.
Oh, well, I gotta say, you got a very elegant uniform.
Well, really? That's right. You're married.
So it looks elegant to you?
Oh, yeah, and real pretty. Can I take you out on a date?
Very well, I accept.
Don't let him rush you.
I'm not going to let my only suitor escape.
You'll frighten him off.
From now on, we are engaged. My husband is history.
Okay.
Come back and court me whenever you like.
It's the Indo-Chinese Cavalry Medal for Merit. It's the medal for graduating from the Hengelhofer course for clay pigeon shooting. It's the medal for crack shot gunners. It's a third-rate, second-class medal for valor. It's the Star of Free Mexico. It's the Medal of the Ailing Veteran.
Don't even think of touching it, you wretch.
Hello. Are you Japanese?
No, me Chinese. I have difficulty with my R's. You foolish? Or just acting foolish?
Nobody calls me foolish.
The ancient Chinese proverb say, honor a fool. But if waste the paper basket empty.
I don't get it.
Honor a fool, understand stupid proverb.
My name is Fenimore Fillmore. They call me Fenimore Fillmore.
Honorable name, like a person who eat a peron.
My uncle had the same name, but he was less honorable than a spit in the face.
Your uncle got hello?
No, he was called Fenimore Fillmore.
We are getting in a big mess. My name is Wang Lu.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I thought...
Me understand. You confused.
Abracadabra.
Habla, cadabla.
Running round rings refreshes and relaxes.
Running round, rings, refreshes, and relaxes.
Roger Rabbit rarely rode around.
Roger Rabbit? Lele lo down.
Have you washed my uniform yet?
Hey, take your clean clothing.
There was a key inside the pocket. LeConte left the key in his suit.
Soldiers, salute!
Great! It ain't worth doing that. Ooh, it's not gonna work. Let's just leave it where it is. Right, now all we need to do is close the barrel. Okay, it's ready to take to the distillery.
Yeah, we got all the ingredients now. Now, let's see what we can do.
Wow, this is pretty strong stuff. Tom's passed out. Let's hope the Apaches like it.
Oh no!
Lieutenant! Look for the skull.
Yes, sir. There it is, sir. Right next to that engine wearing glasses.
Take it off him! Give it to me, quickly!
Here.
Mon Dieu! The Indians are attacking us! Charge! We'll take him prisoner!
Leave it on the shelf.
It's your betrothed.
Speak, darling.
Wouldn't you like a drop?
Clearly this isn't a real drunkard.
Of course not. If he were drunk, he'd say, "Hi, chicks, let's have a few shots."
You're absolutely right, darling.
I want to ask you to lift the prohibition.
You'll have to get signatures.
So there you are.
But
get signatures.
Couldn't I just take a couple of medals?
No, sir. They belong to my brother, Sergeant Smith.
It cost him an arm and a leg to get the whole collection.
He ate about 8,000 packets of popcorn.
Medallion popcorn. The snack he loves to attack.
Yes, those were the days.
Then he turned to whiskey.
Poor thing. He liked popcorn so much.
I don't want to marry the sister of a drunkard.
My brother gave up drinking alcohol nearly 24 hours ago.
Yes, and now he has a taste for tea.
So then why is he hiding the bottle? It's the Star of Free Mexico. It's better to separate these. The Star of Free Mexico. Grandma, could you mend this balloon?
Of course, Sonny. Give it to me. Here it is. Excuse me, Reverend Father?
What is this, infidel?
Tell Friar Anselmo to come out and hear my confession.
That useless, no good friar! Hey, Anselmo! Come out at once to hear this fella's confession!
Leave me in peace, accursed priest!
You don't frighten me now! Can you hear me, Anselmo? Come out if you don't want me to kick you out! Come on, you malicious monk!
Go ahead with your confession.
I have succumbed to desires of the flesh. I'm the biggest sinner in the universe.
Well, I tell you, that harlot was to blame, so I
Parrot, oh!
First and last big town bank. Name, Friar Anselmo. Deposit, 1 gold skull.
There are some guns inside.
That parrot in their gaudy colours, it was an irresistible temptation.
What parrot?
That parrot called Louise. I protect.
Hello. How are you, Friar Anselmo? Have you come to see your golden skulls?
Yes.
Give me your ticket.
Here it is.
Everything is in order, Friar Anselmo, but I have to inform you that the safe is damaged. The lock was broken, and the locksmith cannot come until next week.
This is the most incompetent bank I have ever known.
You knew that when you became a customer.
I'll tell all your customers to withdraw their money.
Do what you will.
Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I want to close my account.
But why?
They tell me this bank is a financial disaster area.
This could mean I may lose my job. The locksmith is doing time for robbery and housebreaking. If only we could find someone who could open the safe. Just a minute. You look just like a locksmith. Couldn't you try to open the safe?
Well, I could try.
Please, give it a try.
I don't know.
I beg you. It may save my job.
All right. I can't stand by and let a man lose his job due to something trivial like gross incompetence.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Well, I got it.
Perfect. But it's only the maximum security door. The safe is in the vault.
What in the world has happened here? What's become of my gold skull? And what are you doing hanging there?
You! You're behind this! You vandal! You have told my customers to close their accounts in this bank. And for that reason, I've had to let this criminal in. Whilst all the time, he's in league with you. And now he's blown up my safe. I must admit it was a clever plan.
Listen, brother banker. Shut up and tell me one thing before I really lose my temper. What the hell has happened to my skull?
Begone! Darken my bank with your presence no longer. Look what's happened to my safe.
This bank is a disaster area. You ought to have installed a better security system, like a cashier with more than one brain cell.
Lieutenant! Boy, am I pleased to see you. Look what this madman has done to my safe.
I only want my skull.
One of your accomplices pretended to be a locksmith and blew it up.
But I haven't got a locksmith for an accomplice.
I accuse you of aiding and abetting a dim-witted young boy in crime. I accuse you of being the brains behind this fraudulent and dangerous operation. I accuse you of using explosives against other people's property.
Accuse me of anything you like. I'm a member of the church, and as such cannot be judged by mortal men. Almighty God will judge me in his due time.
Oh, yeah? Well, here, brother, we have our own laws and courts. Lieutenant, arrest this maniac.
A mere lieutenant would not dare to arrest a friar of my standing and authority.
I wouldn't be too sure about that if I were you. That fiendish friar has ruined me. The best I can do now is flee to Mexico with all the cash that's left.
down there?
Hello, friend.
Did something heavy fall down in there?
Yeah. Something big and shiny.
That something belongs to me.
Well, I'll give it you when you get me out of here.
I gotta go now.
Hey, man, don't leave me in here.
I'll get this stupid thing off my skull. Looks okay to me.
Yeah.
There's some sort of manual in here. It says, use fake aces with fake money. Gee, there's a $100 bill inside. Shucks, it's empty.
Good. Now this ridiculous tonsure won't show. Thank you. I felt naked without my revolvers. The star of free Mexico. It guided me on the battlefield. Now I'm back to what I was. The fearsome lard belly. There's only one thing I haven't got. To get my troops back together.
There's no point.
It's a good job I always carry my funnel.
Hey, don't you dare give me that repulsive concoction again.
Are you one of those revolutionaries?
Yes, I am. What's up?
Lies. I bet you're an imposter.
What do you mean, lies? Don't say nonsense. Of course I'm a revolutionary. Go on. Ask me something. Something only a revolutionary could answer.
What's 3 times 4?
That question isn't in the Illustrated Revolutionary Handbook. Ask me something to do with revolutionaries, man.
Okay. Where do revolutionaries usually hide?
That's obvious. In their hideout.
Who's the chief of the local revolutionaries?
The terrible General Lardbelly.
What is a revolutionary, philosophically speaking?
A revolutionary is an individual who, philosophically speaking, goes up the mountain with his amigos to fight against Frenchmen.
Where's the revolutionaries' hideout?
Over there, by the ravine. They get in through a hole above a great rock.
Where can I find this terrible General Lardbelly?
Don't worry, my friend. If you want to, he'll find you.
Draw me a diagram of the revolutionary chain of command in the state of Chihuahua.
Go to hell, pig. I draw a gun on your butt if you don't give me a bit of peace.
They're not listening.
You again. Why don't you let me sleep in peace?
Can you sleep after drinking coffee?
No. And I can't drink coffee when I'm asleep either.
Have you seen a flying elephant go past?
Okay. If I see you go over, I'll come and tell you.
But until that time, do not disturb me again.
It's a basket from a balloon. Hello.
Hello, compadre.
What are you doing up here?
I'm the provisional leader of this great revolutionary army.
Do you know the French have occupied the monastery?
Yes, it puts us in an extremely precarious position.
About the monastery.
Tell me, amigo.
Why have the French occupied it?
Perhaps they thought he was hiding amongst the friars. But that would be totally crazy.
Aren't you afraid of falling?
They say a revolutionary is never afraid. But it's true that a revolutionary never falls. Unless he's pushed or he's overdone it on the tequila.
About the monastery.
Tell me, amigo.
You gotta get the French out of there.
But how?
We could frighten them with the Toltec ghosts that inhabit the monastery.
If you're referring to the ghosts that guard the treasure of the Toltecs, it's only a legend.
What makes you think it's only a legend?
Because my father used to tell me the story to make me go to sleep.
What did your father tell you about the oracle?
He said it was a deadly trap for intruders. But the Toltecs, they could escape from the trap when the moon came out. I told him that intruders could wait for the moon to come out as well. But he said that the moon never came out for intruders. So you see, it's just kid stuff.
I gotta go.
That's good. Viva Juarez!
I didn't know you could get a $100 bill. Sheriff,
Not now, please.
I want to play poker.
Have you got anything to bet with?
I've got some dollars.
Okay, partner. Sit down. Cards?
Two.
One.
Stick.
I'll go $1.
Pass. Yours and up one.
I'll cover that. 3 tens.
Flush. Another hand?
Of course.
Stop squealing and start dealing.
Cards?
Stick.
Two. I've got one.
I'll go $1.
Pass. I'm out. Another hand?
Of course.
Stop squealing and start dealing.
Cards?
Two.
One.
I got two.
Just a minute, I want to see how much I've got left.
Are you going to bet or what?
I'm unbeatable when it comes to darts.
Dixon?
Leave me alone.
What are you looking at out of the window?
What's it to you?
This one's gonna hit the bullseye.
Leave me alone.
The cop's gonna be mad at you.
That doesn't bother me.
Dixon?
Leave me alone.
It's your fault we're in prison.
I don't want to argue with you.
This one's gonna hit the bullseye.
There's... Ah!
Alarm! They're escaping!
We're closed. Please shut the door. There's a terrible draft.
That's not gonna work. I never realized Morse code was this easy. Here comes the train.
Here! Sheriff?
Where?
I better find my guns. Well, I got all my belongings back now. Howdy.
What are you saying?
Why have they arrested that friar?
Seems he dynamited the big town bank's safe.
What evidence have they got against him?
I don't know nothing. I detained this imba, the lieutenant.
That's not a good idea.
Soldiers, salute!
What for? What for?
Soldiers, salute!
Howdy.
What are you saying?
What has that Indian done?
He attacked an officer.
Didn't they attack him first?
I only know that he was asleep. He woke up, got mad, and attacked the lieutenant.
Howdy.
What are you saying?
What kind of a warden are you?
What are you saying?
The prisoners have symptoms of malnutrition.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm really hungry.
Are you really hungry?
Of course I am. But I can't just eat anything. Only rice. And the chef won't be here till tonight.
Hey, I could bring you something to eat.
Orders are orders. Leave the food in the kitchen. And sound the call for dinner.
Soldiers, salute!
Fenimore.
You too?
I've come to free you.
I can't leave without getting back what is rightfully mine.
And I can't return to my people without the Holy Skull.
LeComte won't give you the skulls back.
What do you know about the skulls?
This crazy priest says they're the key to a vast hoard of treasure.
Don't remind me of it. Just when we were so close.
I'm very depressed too.
Yeah. Leave us alone.
Hey, Bull?
Yes.
The skulls must be in LeComte's strongbox.
Oh, I don't know how to open strong boxes. They didn't teach that at Harvard. I'm just a simple doctor of medicine. I only know about stethoscopes and things like that.
Hey, Bull?
Yes.
Have your people abandoned you here?
What do you want them to do, Fenimore?
They could swap you for the senator.
That's an idea.
Hey, Bull?
Yes.
I thought maybe you could open the strong box with a stethoscope.
That's crazy. Open a strong box with a stethoscope.
I know you usually dynamite them, but maybe I could discover the combination with a stethoscope. But where am I going to get a stethoscope?
I just happen to have one on me.
Okay, where's the box?
First door on the right. Then you go through another door in the office.
Excellent. You try and distract Lacan to the soldiers outside.
Meanwhile, I'll get past the office without anyone seeing me.
Hey, Friar Anselmo?
Am I never going to be free from you?
I want you to hear my confession.
I don't do confessions anymore. Let this Indian here confess you.
We Apaches have our own rights. We prefer scalping people to confessing.
Scalping? You've obviously never heard of the Inquisition. When they learn about all this, they'll defrock me. Or worse.
Hey, Friar Anselmo?
Am I never going to be free from you?
What's happened, Friar Anselmo?
I'm accused of dynamiting a bank, but I had nothing to do with it. And on top of that, I've lost my skulls.
Hey, Friar Anselmo?
Am I never going to be free from you?
Did you have many skulls?
Only two. One in the bank that some scoundrel has stolen, and a perfect copy that LeConte confiscated.
Soldiers, salute!
Colonel? Sir?
Boys, please try not to disturb me. I am, how you say, meditating. Now what else do you want?
We have to attack the Apaches, sir.
You yellow-livered liberals.
The Apache are savage enemies. They burn ranches and they scalp people, huh? Would you like them to scalp you, huh?
I use a wig, sir.
I didn't know the Apaches were so much fun.
That's true. We should join the Apache army.
You are an absolute idiot!
Huh?
I want an explanation. Lieutenant, jot this down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. We've all heard of the 3 Toltec skulls, so you'd better explain. What's all this about the 4th skull?
All me say is, you robbed Sacred Skull from Apache.
That wasn't what I asked.
Excuse me, sir. Is skull spelled with a C or with a K?
It's spelled with a C.
It's spelled with a K.
Hey, smartass, shut up! As for you, Lieutenant, keep on writing and don't interrupt me.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
We were talking about this 4th skull. None of you will leave this place until you explain this incident. Am I making myself clear, Fillmore? Fillmore, what are you staring at?
Nothing, sir. I was just looking at the sun coming up.
We're under attack! Is attack spelled with a Q?
Be silent! Everyone must remain in this room!
Well, I'll be. It's the monastery. I'd better go before the French see me. Forgive me, General.
What for, my friend?
I know where your men are, General.
Where?
In the hideout in the canyon.
The hideout! Of course! I'll go and join them. We have no time for sentimental talks, compadres.
Excuse me, General?
Yes, I have returned, not to talk, but to act. Since I received the Star of Free Mexico from the hands of our illustrious President Don Benito Juarez, I've shown my worth many times. Not to mention the victory of the High Cross, nor that of the Sunken Peak. I shall not even mention the taking of Rocky Ford, where, thanks to my great strategic plans, we gained one of the greatest victories in history. I can only tell you that soon we shall strike a devastating blow against the French. Viva Mexico! Viva Juarez! Viva me! And to you, young valiant one, I thank you for having helped me along paths, mountains and rivers, full of dangers, to find my men. Viva our gringo friend!
What are your plans, General?
My plan is to attack the French who are occupying the monastery. But it will require a lot of complicated planning.
What's so complicated about attacking the monastery?
Logistics, compadre. I see you know little of military tactics. First, we have to smuggle someone into the monastery. Someone who will help us from the inside. Secondly, we must take them completely by surprise. But it looks as if the monastery has only one entrance. That is ceaselessly guarded by fearless soldiers. Third and last, it's essential to have support from the air. Times have changed. The day will soon come when great machines fight for supremacy of the sky.
General, I want to join the revolutionaries.
But why? I think of you as one of us. You have helped me a lot. You already make a great revolutionary.
Thank you. Now I feel just like any other normal revolutionary.
Bravo! Give the battle cry!
Viva Juarez!
Viva Juarez!
I'm gonna have a siesta.
I can see you have captured the revolutionary spirit, compadre.
Excuse me, General?
What is it, compadre?
Now about support from the air.
What can we use for that?
We could use a balloon.
And where are we going to get one?
We could make one with something I have.
Let me see. Give me this thing you say you have. Well, how interesting. Leave it to me. I'll take charge. I threw it down there. We only need to inflate it and attach it to a basket.
I'm gonna have a siesta.
I can see you have captured the revolutionary spirit, compadre.
Excuse me, General?
What is it, compadre?
Now about support from the air.
What can we use for that?
I've got the balloon ready. It's down there.
Fantastic! You shall fly! Your task is to fly over the monastery and drop dynamite. Have you got any dynamite?
Yep, I've got some dynamite.
Well done! Compadres, we now have air support! I'll let you know when we are ready to attack. We still have some matters to settle.
About the someone on the inside part of your plan?
Go on, compadre.
I do have a French army uniform.
So what?
You could put it on one of your men and he could enter the monastery.
But first you would have to do the Hengelhofer intensive French course. We need someone who speaks French well.
About the surprise attack?
What do you think?
I've discovered a secret passage that leads to the monastery courtyard. The entrance is
splendid. I need someone to guide half my men through the passage.
I'm gonna have a siesta.
I can see you have captured the revolutionary spirit, compadre.
I'd already gathered all the skulls.
But 2 of them were mine.
I just had to go to the Toltecs oracle.
But the oracle is in my monastery.
Of course, but the monastery is now in French territory, and I am French.
Ha ha ha! They won't allow you access to the oracle.
I'll tell them that I am archaeologist. Hein?
They wouldn't let you in even if you were the king. They don't have a clue where to find the key to that door.
I'll look for it. I'll search the whole place.
But you won't find it.
Of course I will.
No, you won't.
Darn it. Then I'll use dynamite to open that damn door.
Don't be stupid. You'll destroy the oracle.
How about if I use some nitro?
Where will you get it from?
Let's see. I could place an order at the Army Depot in Washington.
But you just lost a whole fort. They'll demote you to a common soldier. You'll have to clean the toilets using a toothbrush and other horrible stuff.
Shut up, I'm thinking.
I'm the only person who has access to the oracle's room.
I wonder if you've forgotten something?
I've considered everything.
I have it all perfectly worked out.
Does anyone have the skulls?
Oh, mon Dieu!
I have one. And if you hadn't invaded my monastery, I would have forged the others.
I also have one.
If you just work together...
Don't blaspheme.
Moi? And him?
Even if you did work together, you would still be missing a skull.
Those damn Indians.
Savages who worship pagan symbols.
The Apaches have one, but...
Continue!
I have the other.
That's all we need.
And I'm lacking my cavalry.
Colonel, listen.
Yes, what is it?
I have a plan to gain access to the oracle.
That's completely impossible. I am a strategist unrivaled and I cannot think of any ideas.
Would you like to hear my plan?
Sure, go ahead.
So, Brother Fatty, alias Lardbelly, told you that you only need those 3 things?
Air support, somebody who can get inside in order to open the yard door, and the secret entrance.
It is a brilliant plan.
Have you already prepared the air support?
Naturally.
What about the person who is going to get into the monastery?
What about the secret entrance?
Well, that's not quite solved yet.
I could get in if I had my old French uniform.
And I have the key to a secret passage in the monastery. The problem is that I'm unaware of the location of the other entrance.
What bad luck.
Sir, here's your uniform.
Parfait. I'll go to the monastery now. I'll open the door as soon as they attack.
Hey, Brother Anselmo.
What sin is bothering you?
I know where to find the other entrance to the passage leading to the monastery.
Where is it?
In the middle of a waterfall located to the northeast.
I know where that waterfall is located. Send a detachment of Juarez's men. I'll open the monastery doors with my master key.
Excuse me, General?
What is it, compadre?
About the someone on the inside part of your plan?
Go on, compadre.
We already have someone inside the monastery.
Splendid news. Who do you mean?
Colonel LeConte.
Ah, I know him. He's not very trustworthy, but at least he speaks French fluently. Compadres, now we have a spy in the monastery.
About the surprise attack?
What do you think?
I've already got someone in the passage willing to guide your men.
Who?
Friar Anselmo.
That monk knows all about the monastery. Chaparro, take off the men. Rendezvous with Friar Anselmo in... It's ready. Now is the time to attack.
We must neutralize the center of resistance. The French have barricaded themselves in the Oracle's tower. We must blow it up. Beware! We must take out the soldiers in the library, too. Let's give it to them hard, compañeros! Viva Juárez!
General, I'm gonna cross the courtyard. Cover me.
Amigos! Cover the gringo!
Obviously, they don't overfeed the prisoners. General, I'm gonna cross the courtyard. Cover me.
Amigos! Cover the gringo!
better not.
Right! We have conquered the monastery! Victory is ours! Now we will have a rest after all this fighting.
But where are Anselmo and LeConte?
We must find the key to the oracle. It was inside the green book.
You're completely useless.
Your fellow countrymen have made a mess out of this place.
Are you insinuating that the French are disorganized?
I reckon this is the key for the oracle's door.
Keep on looking and shut up.
Look over there!
I know what it is too!
So what is it? Three skulls on three monoliths. Three skulls on three monoliths.